The orcs have been repelled, and their war boss has been defeated. But this war is far from over. The orcs still threaten to overcome several major population centers, and could mass more than a large enough force to overwhelm the Imperial armies present on the planet. We have bought time, nothing more. But this is no longer a primary concern. Our scouts have recovered evidence that the forces of chaos, the great enemy, may be operating on this planet, right under our very noses. We must face this foe wherever they stand. If there is even a chance that they are here, we must seek them out and destroy them. Inquisitor Toth is demanding that we leave the planet, but of all the powers his position grants him, commandeering a space marine company is not one of them. I must admit that I find his presence unwelcome so soon after the events on my homeworld of Cyrene. Inquisitors have a way of inflaming a guilty conscience, and that I do not need right now.
This warp storm could trap us here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even so, were there a chaos presence on Tartarus, it is better we leave them here with the orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide. We will use these 3 days to settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
This does involve him. You should have shown him a modicum of respect.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do. You requested the Inquisition undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. I merely fear that you might see chaos, but it does not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Captain, that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner. But perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here, where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of chaos escape the system before the storm? No. We will not use this freak occurrence as an excuse to avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother Captain, as always.
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Orbital Command has indicated the dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
Cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't orcs, then it must be the forces of chaos. We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here.
Faith is our shield.
The sacred artifact will now be available to us. Construct it, and we will have access to powerful abilities.
Faith is our shield.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 yes, initiated. I will do as you ask.
Scouts here. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Yes, my lord.
He who stands with me shall
Marine
be
squad
my
deployed.
brother.
Awaiting orders. Weapons at ready. It is time. Onward
Scouts
to glory!
The Emperor protects.
How can I serve?
Faith is our shield. What is your order? Cleanse, purge, kill.
Scouts ready.
Ever vigilant. Onward to glory! Faith is our shield. Orders received, brother.
Scouts in position.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Position secure.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Scouts here.
At your command. Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Awaiting orders. Onward to glory!
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Scouts ready. Scouts ready.
I am prepared.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
How can I serve?
Scouts awaiting orders.
How can I serve? Men, you will follow my directives from here on out.
I am ready to pass judgment. By order of the Inquisition, I am taking command
Venerate
here.
the immortal Emperor.
I am ready to pass judgment. By order of the Inquisition,
An
I
open
am
mind
taking
is like
What is it you
command
desire?
with
here.
its gates unbarred and unguarded. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Orcs! Attack!
Through discipline, we prevail.
Wait. They weren't attacking. They were fleeing.
What could inspire fear in an orc? Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? At your command.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
None can stand
Hope is the
before the
first step
Inquisition.
on the road to disappointment.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Fear not the Psyker.
None can stand before
There is
the
no such thing
Inquisition.
as innocence, only
While the
degrees
enemies of the
guilt.
Emperor
Position
still
secure.
draw breath, there can be no
I
peace.
await your instructions. With all due haste.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. We are united in his service. Agreed. Something is not right here. These orc bodies do not look like they were dispatched by Imperial hands. We must proceed with caution.
Yes, most beneficent one? Here to serve.
Hope is the first step
I
on the road
am
to
prepared.
disappointment.
The Emperor protects.
It will be done.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. We shall know no fear.
Marine squad
Yes,
deployed.
my
Lord. Understood.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Awaiting orders. Maintain attack formation.
We are united in his service.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Walk softly and carry a big gun. For the honor of the chapter, follow my lead. Confirmed, Eldar.
Perhaps we were mistaken
Space
about the
Marines,
presence of the
advance!
forces of chaos.
Be it Eldar or Chaos, I will have answers either way. I shall not fail. Press on. Follow me into battle. For the honor of the chapter, faith and duty. For the honor of the chapter. The Emperor protects. Today the enemy shall know fear. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Here to serve. I await your instructions. Building 7-1 initiated.
Area secured.
I will do as you ask. I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. As you wish. Initializing build
He
protocol.
who stands with me shall be my brother. I serve mankind. I shall not fail. Faith and duty. For the Emperor. Follow my lead. We shall know no fear. I shall not fail. Dark Reapers, fall back. My
We need
aim shall
Rhino
not
transport
falter.
tanks. They will allow us to get through unscathed and attack the Dark Reapers on those cliffs above.
Apothecaries are standing by to tend to our wounded. Build them at the sacred artifact. Rhino transports are now available. Build them at the machine cult. For terror. For the glory of the Emperor. We shall know no fear. Faith and duty for the honor of the chapter. Agreed. I shall not fail. Space Marines, advance! By my command, attack! For the glory of the Emperor. Follow me into battle. Faith and duty for the honor of the chapter. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Taking hits.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. At your command, through discipline, we prevail.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I shall never tire.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. Here to serve.
Position secure.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
How can I serve? It will be done.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Follow my lead. Follow my lead. Faith and duty. For the glory of the Emperor. For terror. Faith and duty.
The enemy
For the
is
honor
attacking.
of the chapter. Space Marines, advance! For terror. For the glory of the Emperor. For the this day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Follow my lead. For the honor of the chapter. I serve mankind.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Here to serve. With all due haste. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Area secured.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready.
What is it you desire?
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Apothecary ready.
Yes.
Deployed.
It will be done. The Emperor protects. I will see that it happens. The Emperor protects. It will be done. The Emperor protects. On my way. I will see that it happens.
Enemy is attacking.
It will be done. It will be done. I will see that it happens. It will be done. The Emperor protects. Hold formation and attack! On my way. On my way. Hold formation and attack! Imperial Guard, charge! Hold formation and attack! The Emperor protects. It will be done.
Strategic point identified.
Apothecary here. I follow your command. Fear denies faith. What are your needs? What are your needs? Direct me to the injured. Marine squad deployed. Marine squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield.
Defending objective.
Marine squad deployed. What are your needs? Direct me to the injured. The battlefield awaits. What are your needs? Who requires my aid? What are your needs? Who requires my aid? Marine squad deployed.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
What are your needs? How can I serve? I follow your commands. Apothecary here. How can I serve? How can I serve? The battlefield awaits. What are your needs? Apothecary here. Apothecary here. Apothecary here. The battlefield awaits. What are your needs? What are your needs?
How can I serve? I'm leaving you in command.
Yes.
Do not give me reason to return. Men, you will follow my directives from here on out.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Apothecary here. Direct me to the injured. What are your needs? How can I serve? Direct me to the injured. How can I serve? Any fire? They are finished. Apothecary here. No servant of the Emperor shall fall in fight. How can I serve? The battlefield awaits.
At least we know that the Orcs and Eldar are not in league together.
When one enemy attacks another, it does not mean they aren't in league, just that they are living up to their lack of honor.
And those who lack honor deserve death.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall in fight. Death, all healing. I tear down witches. Direct me to the injured. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Death, all healing. I tear off witches. I follow your commands. Taking any fire. Direct me to the injured. They are finished. Death, all healing. I tear off witches. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Direct me to the injured. Death, all healing. I turned off witches. The battlefield awaits.
Yes?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
I await your instructions.
Mission
I
accomplished.
await your instructions.
Mission
I will do
accomplished.
as you ask.
I am ready to pass judgment. Agreed.
What are your needs? Direct me to the injured.
Yes, most beneficent
Taking
one.
heavy fire!
I stand ready. At once. At once. Through discipline, we prevail. Feel my wrath.
Yes?
My knowledge is at your disposal. Through discipline, we prevail. I stand ready. Feel my wrath. I stand ready. With courage and honor.
What are your needs? Fire in the hole!
Fear not the sight. I serve. At your command. Through discipline,
Under
we
fire.
prevail. With courage and honor. Fear not the sight. Through discipline, we prevail. Feel my wrath. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn
Establishing
our
a
salvation.
secondary base
Through
near
the
this
destruction
location
of our
will give us a
enemies
forward
we
position
earn our
with which to
salvation.
engage the enemy.
I stand ready.
Here to serve. I exist to serve. I exist to serve. With all due haste. Yes, Lord. I shall obey. With all due haste. Here to serve. What is your will? Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask. What is your will? Initializing build protocol. Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. Yes, most beneficent one, with all due haste.
Fear not the Psyker. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Taking heavy fire!
I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Yes?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Whirlwind artillery tanks deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you
I
ask.
am ready to pass judgment.
Fear not the Psyker. I can sense the enemy. They are close. I can sense the enemy. They are close. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? I serve.
Engage! Charge!
Whirlwind artillery tanks deployed.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Whirlwind artillery tanks deployed.
None can stand before us. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. None can stand before us.
With courage, while the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Fall in! While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Whirlwind artillery tanks deployed.
At your command. At your command. Mind over matter.
Praise the Emperor for terror. So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.